Alright, so I've got some film study for you guys today. Doing something a little bit new here. So in about a minute or two, I'm going to have some clips for you guys that I'm going to decipher and go through and kind of help you guys try and understand what's been going on with Carson Wentz over the last couple weeks. So as you all know, every rookie quarterback goes through their growing pains, and we've seen them from Mr. Wentz since the bye week. Granted, he has no supporting cast, and I don't think it's a coincidence that the struggles have coincided once Halapoulivaati Vaitai took over at right tackle. So here's what's going on. Big V, we all remember, he was atrocious against Washington, and Wentz was singly pressured on every single play. He wasn't much better in the game either. So Vaitai still had his struggles, although he's done a much better job since then. The following week against Minnesota, Wentz became impatient, and while Vaitai had a solid outing, perceived pressure is what got the number 2 overall pick in trouble. Perceived pressure. This is going to be a theme throughout this video. And when you're worrying about pressure, the mechanics start to waver. How many times have we seen Wentz's ball sail over recent weeks? It's because he's not setting his feet properly in the pocket. So, it's on to the clips. I hope you guys enjoy. So, yeah, vote thumbs up. So I just got done talking about perceived pressure. Here it is. First interception that Wentz threw Sunday. He has a clean pocket. Unnecessarily rolls to his right. Olivier Vernon disengages from Vaitai, closes in on Wentz quickly. He didn't set his feet. The ball sails, and it's picked off. Second interception, this is simply just an overthrow. Wentz steps up into the pocket. Ball gets away from him, and he throws high to DGB running over the middle. Second clip now. This should have been a touchdown to Matthews, who ran a wheel route. He was wide open, as you can see here, as the ball is snapped. Look at him at the 10-yard line. Nobody there. So Wentz was not only late with the throw, but he didn't loft it high enough to get it over the diving Andrew Adams. The ball also should have been hoisted into the back right corner of the end zone, but instead it was more toward the middle of the field. If you look closely on the second shot here, you'll notice that Wentz's mechanics were off again, and he's leaning to his left as the ball comes out of his hand. Here we go again. Perceived pressure. This is the play where Wentz needs to throw the ball away, plain and simple. Instead, he takes the sack, loses 5 yards. This is another example of Wentz escaping the pocket when he really didn't need to. Again, perceiving pressure. So you'll see Vernon here disengaging from Vaitai. Vernon had a pretty big game on Sunday. So here it is. Closes in on Wentz quickly and rides him out of bounds. Ball placement has been a problem for Carson Wentz over recent weeks. Not putting the ball on the proper shoulder on screens predominantly. What happens is he's been kind of throwing behind, and this doesn't allow the receiver to turn upfield as immediately as possible. That wasn't as much of a dilemma on Sunday, except on this throw to Zach Ertz on a 3rd and 9. As you can see, the ball is high and made it very tough for Ertz to gain yards after the catch. The Eagles ran a couple fade routes for Dorial Green-Beckham inside the red zone on Sunday. He got blanketed by Janoris Jenkins for the most part. Didn't create any separation, but Wentz didn't give his wideout a good enough chance of winning a jump ball situation either. His fade tosses, as you can see, they're a little bit too flat. He needs to put more air under them. They also need to be more towards the back corners of the end zone. So while DGB has been kind of a bum here in Philly so far, Wentz ain't helping him. And now the final offensive play of the game for the Birds. It was a throw that Wentz has made before. You guys remember his first NFL touchdown, right? Matthews ran the slot fade route again, but just to the opposite side of the field this time. Giants defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo had been playing cover 0 and bringing heavy pressure over the first 3 plays and did so again on 4th down. The offensive play call is designed to get rid of the ball quickly to negate the pressure. The Eagles got man-to-man coverage that they had hoped for, but Wentz's ball placement was a couple yards too far to the right and fell incomplete. So yeah, I did some nitpicking on Wentz in this video, but don't get it twisted. He's a great quarterback. He's going to be a great quarterback. But as I said, every rookie goes through his struggles. You just got to remain a little patient and trust the process. Trust the process. Oh yeah.